Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you about tense. At first, I would like to say that this is most important topic for you. By knowing about tense, you can define yourself, you can define your statement, you can write your statement. But if you don't know about tense, then it is very difficult to express your views or opinion among peoples. So it is very necessary to know about tense. In first, we will know about simple tenses. By simple tenses, we can express our views or opinion in simply. So at first we are going to know that what is tense. So tense is the form of verb which is used according to different kinds of time. Is it clear? Tense is the form of verb which is used according to different kinds of time. And the time has been divided. There are three kinds of tense. First is that present tense, second is past tense, and third is future tense. So today we have to know about present tense. So the present tense has been also divided in four categories, that are simple present tense, second is present continuous, it is also known as present progressive, and third is present perfect, and fourth is present perfect continuous. So we have to discuss today about your simple present tense. That means simple tenses. Simple present tense, how can we identify the simple present tense? Simple present tense is used in different situations. There are different situations where there are the situation where the simple present tense can be used. First, it is used to express the sentence which are related with universal truth. That means which is done by nature. Universal truth. By the example you are looking, the sun rises in the east. This action is done by nature, so it is universal truth, it cannot be changed. Second one, we are going to know that simple present tense is also used. It is used to express sentence which is related with habitual action. Habitual action, that action we are doing regularly. This type of sentences are related with different types of words like always, never, every word, every day, every week, every month, often, usually, generally, once, twice, sometimes, several times. These words will be related, then you will understood that this sentence is related with the habitual action. In example, you are looking, I always get up at 5 AM. That means मैं प्रतिदिन सुबह 5 बजे जगता हूँ और 5 बजे ये आपकी हैबिट है. तो जो भी आपके हैबिट को बताए उसमें आपको सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस को यूज करना है. नेक्स्ट वन वी आर गोइंग टू नो द थर्ड वन इज दैट इट इज़ यूज टू एक्सप्रेस द सेंटेंस इन विच देयर इज एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ डेफिनिट प्रोग्राम ऑफ फ्यूचर. ओके, उस प्रकार के सेंटेंस को भी जो फ्यूचर में हमारे प्रोग्राम बिल्कुल डिफिनिट हैं, सर्टेन है, उसमें कोई चेंजिंग नहीं हो सकता है, तो उस प्रोग्राम के लिए भी हम लोग सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस का प्रयोग करेंगे. इन एग्जांपल यू आर लुकिंग, ही लिव्स फॉर मुंबई टुमारो. दैट मीन्स टुमारो ही विल गो, देयर विल नो चेंजेस, इट इज सर्टेन प्रोग्राम. सो वी विल हैव टू यूज simple present tense in this type of sentences also. So next one we are going to know where the simple present tense is used. It is used to express the sentence which is related with conditional word like if, as soon as, when, unless, often, before, till, until, in case. So these are, when there in a sentence these words are related, then we have to use the simple present tense. By example you can better understand. What is the example? We shall not go out if it rains. What is the conditional word? If it rains. So it will be in this sentence will be in simple present tense. Now we are going to know the structure or symbol of simple present tense. Okay, what is the symbol? If in a sentence there is usage of V1 or V5, then the sentence will be in simple present tense. Okay, so these are the symbol, and after that we are going to know the structure of simple present tense. So what are the structure for affirmative sentence? First you have to write subject, after that verb 1 or verb 5, then object plus other words. Like example, he goes to school every day. He goes to school every day. He goes to school every day. And after that affirmative sentence, we are going to know about negative. Subject plus do does plus not plus V1 plus object plus other word. Like example, he does not go to school every day. So you will have to keep in your mind, if in a sentence there is usage of do or does, then you will have to use V1, only V1, not V5. So after the negative sentence, we are going to know about interrogative sentence. At first you have to write do does, subject, V1, object and other words. So these are the structure. Does he go to school every day? This is the example. By the example you can better understand. Does he go to? If there is does, then we have to use verb 1, as I have told you before also. So after knowing the simple present tense, about simple present tense, just after that we are going to know about the next sentence, next part of the sentence, and that is simple past. So what are the symbol? What is the symbol of simple past? When a sentence contains verb 2, then the sentence will be in simple past. That means verb to indicate about the simple past. After that we have to know that structure, usage of simple past, where we can use simple past. Okay, simple past is used in also different situations. Simple past is used in different situations. What are those situations? First we have to know it is used to express that sometime something was done or took place in past. Something was done or took place in past. It is usually associated with the words, adverbs or adverbs of phrases like yesterday, last week, last month, etc. So by the example you can better understand. There is the I met him yesterday. Met him, met is the word, it is telling the simple past, and yesterday is the adverb of simple past. So now we are going to know the next situation where the simple past is used. It is used to express habitual action in past. What the action is habituated, what the action was done in simple as habituation. In this type of sentence we have to use simple past. So by the example, the Hindu widows burnt themselves along with their husbands. In history it was done. When their husband died, then wife also burnt themselves. It was the customs. It was the habitual action used to burnt means used to burn. So you have understood that whenever there is the habitual action in the past, that will be also you have in this type of sentence we have to also use simple past. Next we are going to know that what are those. It is used to express, and it is used to express actually used to express an action, not end action, an action not end action, actually going on at that time. While they bathed we were taking lunch. That means जब वो स्नान कर रहे थे हम लोग लंच कर रहे थे. That means action which action was going? Bathing action was going. Next we are going to know that where it is used to express those type of sentences which are related with if, as if, I wish, it is high time. So whenever the sentence is related this type of words, then we have to also use simple past. I wish I were the Prime Minister. I wish I were the Prime Minister. So there is the wishes. So the sentence will be in the simple past. You are looking I were, indicating that the sentence is in the simple past. So I hope that you have understood about the simple past. Now you are going to know the third part of sentence, that the symbol of simple future. If a sentence, when a sentence contain will, shall and verb 1, when a sentence contain will, shall and verb 1, then the sentence will be in simple future. You can understand very easily. So it is used to express that type of action that is about to take place in the future. जो भी एक्शन फ्यूचर में होने वाले हैं उसके लिए हम लोग सिंपल फ्यूचर का यूज करते हैं. लाइक बाय द एग्जांपल यू कैन बेटर अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द एग्जांपल. सो after that you have to know that this type of sentence can be expressed by other rules also. Subject will, shall, be one, object, other words. And he will go to school tomorrow. You are looking the example. You will go to school tomorrow. Tomorrow is indicating that the time is simple future. Now you can express this sentence by another rule. What is another rule? Subject is MR, about to plus V1 plus subject plus other word. You can express your future sentences by this structure also. I am about to go to school tomorrow. So these are the rules of structure of simple present, simple past and simple future. And now I have uploaded also the answer of the exercise, page number 44 and 45, for your comfort. I hope that you have better understand and you can do the exercise easily. So now this is the exercise A, page number 45. This answer I have also uploaded. You can better understand, you can easily do your exercise. Thank you for today.